Um, Wanted to win. We worked and did all the things we possibly could have done, and now we're on to the new week, on to the Patriots, and just excited about the day, living in the moment, living in the present.
You talk about details a lot, and the coaches do also. In a game like Sunday where there's this big plays, on a lot of other plays things are right, but those big plays make the difference. Where does it break down on some of those?
It all comes with just executing, each and every player doing their job. All 11 players doing their job. If we got 8 players doing their job and the other guys aren't, those lead to explosives. Those lead to negative plays for us. So just the execution wasn't quite there.
I know at one point both Nick and JG were kind of talking about wanting the motor to be a little bit better, and usually they don't say things like that, but they did this week. Did you see that on tape at all? Did you feel like the motor was a little lacking last week?
Yeah, I believe so. The motor, we have plays where we have high motor, high violence, and then some plays not high motor, high violence. So that was different. And for us, we're just focusing on doing those things throughout the week. Wednesdays are more mentally driven, and Thursday today was a day to show high motor, high violence, because we understand if we do that throughout the week, we'll do it on Sunday. So that was a big thing for us today.
Do you feel like you accomplished that today?
Yeah, definitely feel like we accomplished that today. Had a great practice, offense, defense, special teams. Had a great practice, running to the ball, high motor, just executing our plays. Each and every person doing their job. That was the main goal and main assignment for us today, and I think the guys did that today.
This time of year, like tonight, the Rams and 49ers are playing. I don't know how much you watch other games anyways.
Yeah.
Will you pay attention to that because of the time of year and being in the thick of the division?
I'll pay attention to it. We play those guys as well, so I'll definitely pay attention to it. We're living in the present. We got the Patriots, but we understand that, I love watching football, so I'm going to watch football on Thursday. So just excited to see, how those guys play, but also going to be watching my iPad. So it's a little bit of, watching my iPad, looking up, watching my iPad, looking up. And, that's how my day will be today.
Version of a double screen?
Yeah, my own version,
As the game is going on, and you're involved in plays, obviously, are you ever aware that at the end of the game like Sunday that you have 18 tackles? Is that even crazy to contemplate?
It doesn't in my mind, I don't hear anything really. I'm just trying to get the next play, next call, execute my job to the best of my ability. And then, when that clock hits 0 in the fourth quarter, then you understand that, what has been done. And at the time, I was definitely not happy because we lost. And I think someone told me about how many tackles I had, and I was just like, sheesh, But, yeah, that was a career high for me. I'd rather have no tackles than a win. But, just trying to do my job and execute my job. And if I'm around the ball, just trying to get to the ball.
You've talked over the last couple of years how quarterbacks don't really like to throw it to you, which makes sense because when opponents are asked about this defense, more times than not, your name and number is what's brought up and how you are all over the field. So when you've got not only 18 tackles in a game, but you're one of the top tacklers in the league, essentially you and just a bunch of linebackers, is that something you can pride your game on?
I don't really pride my game on – I just pride my game on taking one play at a time and just executing my job. And at the end of the day, when the stats go, when all the stuff goes out, it's a positive. But at the end of the day, I just try to take it one play at a time, try to get to the football. I always, have conversations with K. White and Mac and all those guys, race you to the ball, I'm going to get there first, all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, we just have to be more detailed on our coverages, detailed on our assignment, and, just play football the right way and let everything else take care of itself. You hear that a lot from me, but that's just how I am. That's how I'm wired. That's how I've always been wired. So when all those things come out, it's cool. But at the end of the day, we're trying to get these W's.
Yeah,
I know, Budda, you guys love to get pressure on the quarterback no matter what, but when you have a younger quarterback on the other side, how important is it to kind of get to him early and try to round him?
Yeah, I'm going to start off with saying he's a great quarterback, a guy who can scramble. That the first look, he goes throughout his progressions. The progressions aren't there. He gets positives out of running with his legs. Doesn't really slide much, so, of course, I would like to see him slide a little more. But at the end of the day, this is a game of football, so we understand that, and, you definitely want to get pressure on a rookie quarterback, so that'll be one of our main goals for sure.
In what ways has he played beyond his rookie years?
Just the way that he can get in and out of the pocket and create plays where you can, whether he's running or whether it's where the receivers start just making up routes and they just, he either throws it deep for an explosive or he runs it for an explosive. So I heard it was like he's on pace to break Michael Vick's rushing attempt record, which is, crazy because if you think of Michael Vick, you think of explosion, 20, 30, 40-yard runs, and, he's doing that on film. So that is definitely something we'll have to understand.
We were out there in stretches. Was SMB doing your kip up?
Yeah, they're trying to. SMB tries to. Star tries to. I saw actually Marv. He tried it, but that wasn't pretty. That wasn't good. But they all try it. I think SMB's got it with the hands, but I got to tell them you can't use your hands. So they're still trying to get it without using their hands, trying to help them out. But hopefully they get it someday.
We know there's always an emphasis on stopping the run, but
yes.
Is it even more urgency this week? They ran it pretty well in their last game,
yeah.
Especially after you guys had a pretty good stretch until the last game.
Yeah.
How much bigger is the urgency this week?
Huge urgency on stopping the run. Their record is their record, but they play really hard. Their offense plays very hard. Their running backs are, they run hard. Big running backs, guys that just want to tote it downhill, and we understand that. We didn't do a good enough job of stopping the run, so that's where it all starts, to be able to stop the run, getting them into second and pass, third and pass, and, getting some pressure on the QB. So the name of the game in this league is to stop the run, because if you don't, that's where offenses have the ability to run whatever they want to run the ball, screen, quick game. All that opens up when you can run the ball. So that is something we're definitely going to try to stop.
When it comes to kind of getting back on track and ending the 3-game ski that you guys are on, is that where leadership, leaders like you guys come into play? Yeah,
it all starts with JG. He's the ultimate leader of this team. And then, it trickles down to the captains on the team, and ultimately the players as well have that understanding of, we didn't like the last 3 weeks, but we can't continue to, be down on those losses. And it's a new week, new opportunity to play the game, new game plan, new player personnel. So it's just another opportunity for us to, step out on the field and play good football and execute our details of the calls and, try to get a W at the end of the day. So, like I said, we're living in the present. It's Thursday, had a great practice, excited to go get my lift in, and go through meetings and do all the things necessary to ultimately win the day.
How have you seen Max Melton grow since he arrived here in May, and what's he like behind the scenes?
Yeah, I've seen him grow a lot. The knowledge of the game, coming out as a rookie, he was played man a lot in college. So just understanding the different type of zones that we play with, and understanding man as well, different techniques he can do, but also just getting that football knowledge. He's done a great job. He's asking questions in the meetings, trying to execute those things in practice that he might have messed up on throughout the week, and just getting better, taking it one day at a time. He's a great rookie. These rookie class, a great rookie class. They all want to work hard, and they all want to do the things right and be detailed and ultimately execute their job. So he's doing a great job, and I think he's going to continue to get better.
How much of that leadership extend to counseling younger guys and rookies that It's a long season here, already played 13, now it's meaningful games on top of it. How much of that is, keeping those young guys up through a long season on point?
Yeah, they understand it's a long season. We talk about it throughout our team meetings and stuff. JG does a great job of highlighting those factors and just understanding to have your body right to be able to withstand throughout this season. So those guys are doing a great job, and they're going to continue to do a great job, continue to work hard, and continue to just live in the present and get better each and every day. And that's all you can ask for.
Thanks, Budda.
Appreciate it.